Heat and drought are fueling new fires in parts of the West. The massive Hawk fire, look at your video here on your screen, has prompted officials to urge around 90,000 residents to evacuate near Reno, Nevada. And strong winds there are making the flames harder to contain, and at least 6 people have been injured. Let's go live now to CBS News correspondent Jason Allen, who's in the fire zone for us right now in Reno, Nevada. Jason, thank you for your time today. So what are you seeing on the ground right now, and just how quickly is this fire spreading?
Mugo, good morning. So you'll notice there's a very different look, right, from what you see back here behind me where we are this morning and in some of those shots of video that you just saw when that fire was really raging. So we're at the quiet time of the morning right now. Temperature's still down and the wind is down, so that's allowing the fire to kind of lay down. You don't see those big plumes of smoke. But the reason that the roadblock is here, the National Guard is here, is because just back into this neighborhood is some of the area where the fire has been burning. Good news is, although it's ballooned up to that 15,000 acres in size, the spots where it was burning throughout the last 24 hours was within that larger footprint. So that is some good news that they weren't seeing it get outside of that initial big footprint, but the fire's still very active. In fact, we continue this morning to see them taking heavy equipment up these roads into the fire zone. So the active firefight continues, and they're expecting it to probably have to continue throughout the day today.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear there is at least a little bit of good news here, but with thousands evacuated and the fire still, 0% contained, what's the biggest concern over the next several hours?
Let me give you 2 big concerns. So one is how much the weather conditions contribute to the fire. So temperatures back into the 90s today. Winds are 10 to 15, but gusts up to 25, especially as we get into the afternoon hours. So that remains a concern if it blows embers and starts spotting, outside of the boundaries that are kind of set by the initial footprint. And then the second main concern is, if you look, you'll see all of these cars back here, people that are just parked along the highway, parked along the road. Those are people who have had to evacuate. Some of them have been out of their homes for a couple of days, and their concern is my property okay? Are maybe the animals, the cats or the dogs or whatever I left at the house or were there while they were gone, are they okay? So there is that other larger concern for people of their property and wanting to get back and ensure everything is okay. So they know that they can't do that while there is still an active firefight and it's still dangerous, but people, of course, they want to get back to their property when and if they can.
Yeah, understandably so. Jason Allen in Reno, Nevada for us today. Thank you so much for your time.